I'll ask you on Saturday. Good luck for the game. I'll see you there.
No problem.
We'll have Jim Conlan next, please.
Hi, Thomas. In relation to the transfer window that just sort of passed, your first one in the Premier League, what was transfer deadline day for you? Were you able to sit back and maybe look on as other clubs did their business frantically on the deadline day? We saw Hudson Edouard go to Crystal Palace. Were you able to sit back with comfort saying that you had your business done beforehand and you could sort of look back and say, right, there's no real rush or nothing last minute here at Brentford?
Yeah, it was actually a relatively calm day. We were on as much as you can be on top of the situation. We had a few loan deals that maybe should have been, for players that should have been going out of the club. So I actually went to bed 1 hour before it closed because actually I was in Denmark. So I actually forgot it. So it can't have been that important. So there was definitely no last minute signings. And then on top of that, I'm privileged that Phil Giles and Rasmus Ankersen, they are doing all the tough work. I just have to say yes or no to some of the players.
So you had the phone still turned on, or was the phone turned off in Denmark, Thomas?
When I go to bed, it's turned off. So it's actually turned off.
And Thomas, I suppose heading into the sort of first break in the international break, you mentioned you went back to Denmark for a while, but the players that weren't involved in international duty, did they sort of, after 1 or 2 days, did they come back ready sort of for working in? And it was almost like a sort of another mini build up again for what's going to be a hectic time now?
Yeah, I think first they did well the first 3 days in the first, we'll call it week, last week. They trained hard, and then some of them played a friendly on the Thursday. So that's good. They got some days off, and then we met in Monday. And I would say normally we train very well. I thought the Monday was a little bit sloppy, so I had to reinforce our standards, and then Tuesday was back up to normal speed, so that was really good. And today good training, so good, ready to go.
And Thomas, you mentioned Brighton, and I suppose Brighton would be considered, like yourselves, not one of the biggest budgets and finances in the Premier League. And normally people, when they see a 50 million defender leave the club, they're looking to see who is the replacement will be. And for Brighton, Shane Duffy came back on loan after a difficult time at Celtic, and he's really taken his opportunity this time around. And I suppose with Duffy in Brighton, we mentioned the Brighton attacking skills, but in set pieces, he's very much a danger in the air as well, in terms of his height, in terms of the amount of goals he gets with his head. So is that probably something that you're probably looking at as a weapon that Brighton have in terms of Duffy in their side?
Yeah, both Duffy and Dunk, we know, and other players are really, really dangerous on their set pieces. So, of course, it's something we need to be prepared for, and we will be prepared for that. I like, it's just another good example of that. They sell a centre back for around 50 million, and they recruit internally or inside their own squad, which is a good way to do it, and they have had a good start.
I suppose, Thomas, the game's coming up now. This game, people will see it's a game that's based on evenly matched sort of sides as well. But you have Liverpool and Chelsea coming up soon around the corner. You are building positivity. How much is it important to keep that sort of wave of positivity, that wave of sort of that good feeling, that good vibrant atmosphere that's around Brentford, especially for a new team coming up to the Premier League, looking to try and establish themselves before you hit another block of the big boys?
I would say that I've said that before. Our biggest focus is the next game, so it's Brighton on Saturday, and actually my biggest focus is training tomorrow with the final tactical details to get into the team. And I think it's very, very important not to think too far ahead, because if we are very aware of the now, then I think we have an even bigger opportunity to actually continue what you're saying, Jim, or referring to that positivity.
Thomas, best luck the weekend.
Thank you very much.